Hey guys, welcome back to some more 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross. In today's video, we've just hit a week since global launch, 7 days. We've had 7 days of login. I just wanted to do a bit of an account update and talk a bit about free-to-play, because I've gone free-to-play for these first 7 days. I will eventually spend. It's just, I like on these games, testing it out free-to-play, so I know that a large majority of audience will be free-to-play or low spending, so I like to get a feel for the game of how it's going to actually function for the majority of people. So we're going to go through all that, talk about what free-to-play is actually going to need to do, which is a contradiction to a lot of things that were thought before global came out. So let's get into it. So the first thing I want to talk about before we go into the account and the summary and all that is stamina as free to play if you grind hard. So there's a lot of stuff out there saying that, you know, don't use diamonds to refill stamina. It's bad. You know, you're going to get a lot of rare hero tickets and you just exchange them for potions. This is true. This is very true. When I played JP, I was very casual and I thought the same. However, if you grind hard and you're free to play, and you just use everything on summons, you're not going to have enough stamina potions to last you a week. You will end up having to save your diamonds for refills. When we look at this, stamina, I'm at level 39, I've got 58 stamina. And if I go into one of these boss battles and I want to do those, and I want to do the extreme mode, it's going to cost me 20. I'm not even getting 3 runs out of a refill. Those potions go quick. They disappear. So even though, yes, it sucks, it's just the thing. You are going to have to refill. So people will probably say, you know, you're doing it wrong if you refill diamonds for stamina. But if you want to progress in the game and grind hard and not just get heroes and actually upgrade your equipment, all that sort of stuff, you will have to use diamonds. Now, there's a few things that you can do to be more efficient. Things like when you do level up, you go back up to your max stamina. So when you're close to leveling up, don't do a refill just before it, because then you're not going to get the benefits. You can hold out on, if we go to quests here, all these staminas you get here, you can hold out on them, wait till you get to 0. Just don't use these and overcap your stamina, because you're going to get, as you can see, I just crossed over, you're going to get 1 stamina every 2 minutes. So it's fairly frequent in the regeneration, but the problem is if you overcap, you don't get that regeneration. The other thing you're going to want to do if you can buy stamina potions from the coin shop, from either friendship or silver coins, don't do it during the day. I would recommend, and this is what I've been doing, is I only refill with diamonds during the day, and then when I go to bed and I go to grind overnight, I collect all the potions, and then I go to auto and I set it to use potions. Now, there's a big problem in the game, in my opinion, in the stamina system, in that if you have potions, you're not allowed to refill with diamonds. Unless I've missed something, let me know. But when you go to this, if you have potions, it only gives you a potion option. And then also, in a similar sense, when you go to set yourself to auto farm, and say we go to this, and you click that, there's only a stamina potion option. I definitely think they need to either make the option to, when you refill, even if you have potions, to use diamonds, or put in this one, move this stamina one up, have that as an option and a tick box, and then under it have diamonds. So being, if you use all your stamina potions, you can tick the box and use diamonds, or you just don't tick the box and it won't use your diamonds. I feel like that is a very necessary thing for free-to-play players in the game. Whales won't worry about it, because if you're a whale, you're going to be summoning, and you're going to have lots of silver coins, and you're going to buy lots of potions. It's no issue. But for the free-to-play players, it's a massive, massive issue, and I would really like to see them do something about it. Let me know your comments below. I see it as an issue. Like, I will spend on this game. I just wanted to do that week free to play to see how it works. And definitely, if you grind hard and you're free to play, save on summons and do some refills. Like I said, I've done 5 summons. Now we'll go into a bit of account summary. So I've done 5 10 pulls, and I think I've done 6 10 pulls actually. Because I got the guaranteed one, and my guaranteed one was the Deanne. I didn't get any other SSRs in that lot, except when I pulled the Deanne, I did get a double and get the Meliodas here as a dupe, and I'm going to save that coin. I'm not going to use it. When we talk about free-to-play, at Global, Meliodas was really not necessary. Because it only went to Chapter 5, he's really not necessary. You could quite easily do it without him, no dramas. And the thing is, if you grind hard from Global, depending on when they introduce Chapter 6, like if they introduce Chapter 6 right now, I feel like my team's powerful enough that I could cruise through Chapter 6 without Meliodas. I'm going to try it when it comes out, not use him. He is still nice for it, but you know, you can always borrow one. But the amount of time we've had to build up our team, Meliodas was really recommended because, and I recommended him as well in my original reroll guide, because I thought that Global was going to go to Chapter 6. And when if it went to Chapter 6 straight up, or if you're starting late, that's when he's good, because he can really cheese Chapter 6 and let you beat it quite easily. However, when there is no Chapter 6 and you go to Chapter 5 and then you've got to start upgrading your heroes and you get to like, and you can get to like over 100 CC, 100k CC, you're not going to have too many issues. I think the final Hendrickson fight in Chapter 6, he's like 84. 84,000. I think that's what he is. And you'll just straight overpower him. It's just what it is. So Meliodas are not really that necessary for free to play, even if you're starting later, because you can. This is a transition into free to play, pay to play. If you're willing to spend $50, you can buy him, so it's not really that big of an issue. I definitely think if I had my time again, I would 100% reroll for the green skinny king. Wouldn't use him at all, but he'd just be there waiting because he is the best damage dealer for the Grey Demon. I probably should have gone with that. And then you got things like. You got things like, where is he? Arthur that you can pull for the reroll, who is really good, but you can get him from the coin shop. So Green Skinny King, in my opinion, is definitely the #1 reroll choice for new players. Meliodas does cheese Chapter 6, but you know, you can do it anyway. I'm going to try and do it, especially if you started a global. So that's that little bit. But yeah, I'll go through quickly, show you guys what I've been working on. So I've been working on pretty much all the free-to-play units. Red Lizhawk is my main one. She's my main damage dealer, just so I can easily do extreme Red Demon raids. Gustav, same reason. He's really nice, also nice in PvP. King, just because he's amazing everywhere. Deanne, I really like Deanne. She's a good AoE farmer. She's pretty solid. As a free-to-play unit, she's great. She's great. Then this melee I don't even use. They're just used for the relationships. And then this Deanne, I just leveled up to level 50 because she gives a fate ability to King. That's pretty much it. And then I am working on this Elizabeth. I feel like I need to do one more awakening to her. The reason I'm doing that is I'm struggling a little bit on auto farming the boss fights on extreme. Her passive is really going to help me. And once I get her awakened one more time, I feel like if we just go here and I go exchange equipment, my king, his set gives like the highest total CC because it's a HP set. And as you can see here, she's at 15.2. Maybe one more awaken or two more awaken, and that'll bump her up to the 16k, and I'll be able to unlock her passive. And basically, I'll just have her there for the passive on the support role, just to basically get that extra heal when my allies take damage, because there's a lot of times I just die in those with one hero, and it sucks. So that's what I've been working on free to play. That is the main team, and definitely I reckon those are the ones you want to upgrade first. Is going to be the king, the Deanne and the King, and then the Lizhawk. Yes, the Meliodas is nice, but to 65 him first, I wouldn't, because I'd much prefer the Deanne for farming. If you have a Red Hauser, I'd probably still go the Deanne, just because you farm that quick and there's such a lack of stamina potions in the way the system works at the moment, that you're not going to be able to farm all night as free to play. So I still like the Deanne because she's useful in more areas. She's really nice in the arena even at the moment with the meta as it is. Now PvP as free to play is actually quite nice. It's very slow, I'll say that much. I just feel like early game these PvP battles are all slow. I'm not going to do a battle because it would probably just end up taking 10 minutes to actually do it, and then it'd take way too long, is the basic gist of what I'm trying to say. But PvP, there's a couple things you can really do here free to play to help out. And the big one is using, so if we go over here to normal, is going to be using the chicken foods, the ones that give 1000% festival coins. It's going to give you 33 per win instead of 3. It's really nice. If you can do it and still win, do it. If not, a lot of people use food that gives 1 alt gauge, and a lot other ones use, well, I'm assuming they use combat class food, which increases your combat class by 10%, because some of the combat classes I've seen in Gold 2 are pretty high. But as you can see, not a bad win ratio. Win every battle, I do use the combat class food. And then when we look over here, I would go into a battle, but yeah, it takes too long. Maybe we'll do a PvP video coming up. But if we go over here to the shop, what I have been buying, and I'm not saying this is the best option, it's just what I've been doing. I've been buying these anvils. just because I can't get them anywhere else, and I've been wanting to re-roll some of my SSR gear, so that's what I've been buying. You can save up. You do get these things, which basically mean you gain more rating when you win, you gain more ranking, and this one you don't lose ranking when you lose, but I really don't care about my ranking that much. Yes, I want to push as high as I can, but I'm not going to focus on it as like the number one thing. The other one you can get is these, so you can get what is it, 6 of those to upgrade to a 6-star. Oh, those 4-star, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, those are 4 stars. So you can get enough to upgrade to a 5-star for 1200, which isn't too bad to get a roll on an awakening on an SSR piece, but I still like the anvils. But like I said, I'm still figuring out what's the best option there, but I do actually like the anvils here. Eventually, I think you're going to probably want to pick up some of these UR weapons, but that's only if you can get into these higher ranks. I feel like gold, it's not worth buying SR weapons personally. So yeah, that's pretty much where I'd leave it. And that's pretty much the gist of free to play. My account's going pretty well, just grinding those standard things which I've made videos about, so I'm not going to talk too much about it. But yeah, diamonds you will have to refill. It's just a matter of it's just what it is. And then your main heroes, I definitely like doing Deanne King and the Liz Hawk first. My next 65 SR, I'm holding out on. I just don't think I need to do Gustav, so I probably won't do him. He just works at level 60. There's no issues with him. And then the Elizabeth, not really too fussed on her. I just want to get her passive, and that's pretty much it. But yeah, I'm going to wait and see. I'm actually considering the Slater because he's fun, but probably will end up playing it safe and going Gil Thunder because I'll eventually be using him everywhere, and he's just a really good hero. So Gil Thunder is probably my next SR that I'll max out. But yeah, we're just very standstill on the pendants, so just waiting to see what happens. But that is going to be it for this one, guys. If you are free to play, let me know. If you have any other ideas about stamina, let me know as well. But yeah, that is going to be it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I'll look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.